That is the sentence I was using. This is only part of the first sentence. The first word is once, then comes a man entered. Man is called as the subject of the sentence. Subject of the sentence is always the person who is doing the work. All verbs indicate that work is being done, or there is some existence, or there is some belonging. This also I have done in great detail in some videos. Bharat has uploaded all of them. I keep remembering Bharat every minute. So he will be able to guide you as to where these are. If names are changed, Bharat, and put, exactly what is the item in that video, then maybe it will help all the people very easily. So maybe one day I will sit with you and rename all the videos. That will be helpful to them. So we have the word, next word, entered. Once a man entered. Entered is the verb. Enter is to go in. Many times we use the word enter into. Please remember that we don't say. Enter into is not correct when a person is going from one place to another. So here we are not using that. A man entered a wood. If you say the man entered into a wood, that is not correct. Don't get worried. Although I cough, it is nothing related to COVID. My cough is a permanent feature of my life. In all my videos, you might find that I'm coughing. So a man entered a wood. A wood means a small forest. The word wood here does not mean wood as we find in the trees. That is another meaning of the word wood. This word has many meanings. One of the meanings which is used here means a forest. So I will tell you more about it when I'm doing the vocabulary part of it. Today I'm doing only grammar. So a man entered a wood is a sentence. Although it is a complete sentence, but it is not ending in a full stop because there is addition there again. So you can imagine there is and is a conjunction. So wood is a noun, man is a noun, both of them have an article, and that is an indefinite article a. Between the subject and the object, all these things you require. The only thing which you require in between is a verb. So you have a verb, enter. Since the story is the story of the past, the old age, then we have to remember that it is a past tense. Once I told you, once means ancient. So once upon a time, that is a past story. So a man entered a wood. Then we have the word and conjunction, joining two sentences, joining a word to another word, joining a phrase to another phrase, joining a clause to another clause, joining a sentence to another sentence. So you can imagine a man entered a wood, that is complete, but it is some more information is there. And saw a small animal. Saw is a verb. Now who saw? There is no noun here. So how is the verb come here? The verb is already there. A man. So a man saw, because entered is also same man, saw is also same man. We are using a conjunction. I hope you are able to follow how the conjunction is making the subject unnecessary. This in English is called ellipsis. So we have removed the subject. To repetition of the subject is not necessary. So we are not saying and a man saw. So we are saying and saw a small animal. Now look at the article. If it was animal only, the noun a would be qualifying the word animal, which is the noun, then we would say an animal. We would not say a animal. Why are we saying a animal? Because in between there is an adjective small. So small starts with a consonant Animal starts with a vowel. So we are not putting the article in front of the noun. Although the article applies to the noun, please remember, the article is not for small. It is not a small. It is a animal. But we are not saying an animal because small has come in the middle. So the difference between a and an is the difference of pronunciation. It is not a difference of grammar. Please remember this. This is a very important point you have to understand. Most of us make maximum mistakes in the use of article. Therefore, I'm giving you so much importance for the article. Look at this sentence which has such a small sentence, only few words, and it has 4 articles. Saw a small animal on a tree. On is a preposition. Preposition is like a special kind of gum. It's a special kind of glue. It can stick. What it sticks is a noun to a sentence. So there is a noun, tree. It has to stick to the sentence. The sentence is up to animal. So it says on. On is a preposition which is used for sticking. And again, a tree. So one tree, one forest, one man, and one animal. All are one. So we have used all indefinite article. Is called indefinite article. So today we could only do one sentence. Imagine. Today we have done one sentence. I said I'll do half an hour. So I think half an hour is almost coming to an end. Let us read this sentence again. Once a man entered a wood and saw a small animal on a tree. I hope now you can identify every part of speech. From this sentence, you can write a few hundred sentences based on this pattern. You can use once. Instead of once, you can say yesterday. Instead of saying man, you can say child. Instead of saying entered, you can say went. So you say yesterday a child went. Now instead of saying would, you can say something else. Now went is a different kind of verb. It is an intransitive verb. So you say yesterday a child went to the house or to a park. Like that you can put the same pattern in another sentence. And saw, instead of saw, you can use some other word. And played, again play is intransitive. So you say played with a small dog. Small animal becomes small dog, or a big dog. You can say on the grass. On remains the same. Tree becomes grass. So can you imagine? Now you can make 100 sentences and improve your English. English improves like that. If you know the parts of speech, if you know how they are used, then you can practice. Remember that learning a noun, learning a pronoun, or learning an article, learning a verb, or learning an adjective or a preposition is not going to improve your communication. You have to learn them and you have to apply them. It is like learning how to make a machine. No use learning only how to make a machine. You must also know how to operate a machine. I bought a cell phone, I bought a smartphone, but I didn't know how to use it. Then I had to learn from people like Bharat, how to use the cell phone. The girl in the shop used to call me and tell me how to use for many days. She also saw the impact videos and she told me, Madam, I have learned English from you. So now I will tell you in English how you should use your smartphone. That was my first smartphone, S4, many, many years ago. So you can imagine, unless we practice, just by learning the rules, we cannot learn anything. So from this one sentence, I will do each sentence in this story like this. I will tell you all the grammar items. Please listen to these grammar items, explanation again and again. I'm sure Impact Foundation will help you to listen to it again and again. I wish you all the best and I hope to see you with the rest of the items of language based on this single story, The Chameleon by Sri Ramakrishna.